Yeah, because that I agree, because you can't force to have the dresses, you can't force, but someone has to tell the students that we also tell, we do, and that during the lectures we do, and the seniors also, that has been the tradition here. Seniors has also been telling how to behave, right? How to behave this way, because there are rules. There are rules in each and every university that how you behave. We don't allow the girls and boyfriends here freely. That's not acceptable to the university. But now it is happening here, and we have to be adapted to the situation. I am not saying that these things what they do, I completely against. But if they want to meet the students with the seniors, I can't stop it. Someone has to tell the students when they come how to behave. There are things, because we immediate seniors can, but it has been the tradition. The verbal harassment is there. They know, they tell that, I understand that. There are some people getting, but maybe very few. We know that. Whenever we ragging, there's no good ragging, bad ragging. Yeah. Ragging is ragging. Yeah. That is ragging is ragging. Freedom means there's no full freedom anywhere in this world. You should get adapted. You can't do anything whatever you want in the university. No, not where in the world. If so-called democratic societies like US, you can't do anything.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yes.
Sir, I have mailed you a month ago.
Yes.
But I didn't get any answers.
Because I am the Vice Chancellor.
Yeah.
I can't. I have 4,000 students.
Yeah.
I can't write each and everyone. So, but that's what first you should understand the Vice Chancellor's question.
Yeah.
Right? Because usually, have you ever met the Vice Chancellor in your life?
Never.
He has been 4 years in the Jawaharlal University. He has never met a Vice Chancellor. Right?
And I met only my deans. I met only twice. That is all.
Dean of the faculty. Right? In Ungavella, sir, we are very close to the students. I always, because if the student union they don't come, I call them for a meeting whether you have problems. Now I am listening to you.
Yeah, sir. As you can see, there is so much ragging in this university.
Not so much. Not so much.
Sir, I see.
That's the thing. So you don't know the other universities. That's the thing, right? So I am not saying, I do not approve anything. Okay. No. But to ask the other universities.
Yeah, sir. And in other universities also ragging.
Ragging is too much.
Yeah.
We are the lowest in this university system. We are the lowest.
Sir, my question is, can't we make it zero?
Yes, we are trying.
But I don't see any action.
Yeah, that is your thing. That is your.
The thing is, again, like to take an action, we need to have some complaints. That's why I repeatedly asked you to
because
give me
just
complaint.
common emails.
Yeah, sir. Yeah,
you
sir.
have, if anyone gives, very first day when we had the meeting, I told, please contact me, him and Mr. Jagat Pulatil. There are 3 people whom you can trust. You don't have to go everywhere and other things. But just common emails will not work.
Yes, sir. But my question is, when students in 20s fighting each other in the ragging,
yes.
People in 40s and 50s encouraging it.
Who encourage?
I mean.
Who encourage? People say that. Yes. Go ahead.
No, I mean doing actions without doing actions in it. It seems like an encouragement.
To take an action, we need to have some complaint at least. Now
in writing, just you say that they are ragging. So how can we do? We during when the newcomers come, we appoint give the special instructions to the security officers, right? Security officers, special instructions, because you do not know. I don't have to tell. It's not my duty to tell each and every student what we do. It's not my duty, because I have enough work.
Yeah.
I have enough work, because today and tomorrow, that is why I told him these 2 days I can spare.
Yeah.
Right? That is one thing. First thing is you should understand who is the Vice Chancellor. Right? Well, you do not know. Right? Vice Chancellor is a person who is not Jan Secretary. Vice Chancellor is a person who is parallel to the Cabinet Ministry Secretary. That's the rank in the hierarchy. It's second to the minister, right? Secretary. So that level, that is the hierarchy. So I have to maintain that status as well. When you have tender, I don't trust you, I don't write to you. Because in that email you said, I don't trust you. You remember?
Because senior...
No, that is your point, no. So if that is the case, what's the point of writing to me and discussing with me? If you don't trust me, you can't do that. I am not ready. I am not ready to work with people who don't trust me. Because you do not know the things that when I came here and how this university has developed for the last 6.5 years, you do not know. That's the thing. Just ask the other. Because people will say the work I have done for this university. I come at 7:45 to this office. Every day 7:45 to 8, not a single Vice Chancellor in the system come at 7:30, 7:45 to the office. There are a lot of other work. You do not understand because you are still 20 years now, you say, right? Because when you come to 40, 50 years, you will understand the workload people have, right? That is one thing. The other thing, I don't have to explain to you individually what we do to minimize the ragging, what we do.
Sir, but that is not visible to us.
That is not visible to you, but other people say, it's you only one individual. There are enough people who say, sir, this is the place where the lowest ragging. Maybe now Ruhuna has gone. Now maybe the Ruhuna, yes, I have to accept that Ruhuna may be more. Why is sweating? From where are you?
Just now.
Just now.
Now even we try to minimize, eradicate that completely, but yes, we don't get any support from the students.
We do.
Yes, sir. That's why I am telling. The interaction between the students and the system is not enough. I mean,
that is not our problem, right?
Yes, I can explain.
Yes.
Yeah, when seniors mind washing the juniors, it is a very closed. The interaction is very close, but between the system and the student. System
there is no system as such.
Yes,
there is no admin. We have teachers. That is the first thing that you have to understand. In a university, it's not admin. I am administrative, but they are teachers.
Yeah.
In like school. This is first thing that our students should understand. We have our teachers to whom we can go. Right? To whom we can go. We have mentors. Right? Everything is in place. The students, if there is something, right, you do not know, but we made an inquiry with such a difficulty because one student has gone and hit another person, right? Those who have got hit, he didn't want to complain. But by force we got a complaint because then we made an inquiry and we have given the suspension, and then the victim has come and given in writing that he apologized and it is settled down. So then what can we do?
Sir, but when an individual come to you and give a complaint,
got to me. This is the problem. This is the first thing.
Okay, sir. I'm sorry.
First thing that which I do not reply to emails from individuals. First thing, that's not my duty. Right? If the second thing, when you say I don't trust you, I don't reply to those people. No, I don't care. I don't care at all because I know he knows. Right? People know the things what I have done for this university. Entire university system knows what I have done for this university.
Can you listen to
me? No, wait. First, you listen to me.
Okay, sir.
This is the way you know. That's the way you talk because you are not ready to listen to elderly people when he is trying to explain to you.
Sorry.
If that is the case, I don't care.
Sorry, sir.
If you can't listen to me, what I am saying, I should listen to you, then that attitude first you change and then come. Right? That is the thing. Right? I have been teaching in the system for more than 30 years. I am a teacher for more than 30 years. This is the first time that a student has spoken to me like that. This is the first time.
Sorry.
Never a student.
But even we don't talk to like
he doesn't talk to me as a senior proctor. He doesn't talk, never. Not a single person doesn't. Because this is first you should have that culture. Though we say equal, we have a culture, we respect the elderly people. That's our culture, Sri Lankan. Right? We are not in the West, no. That's our culture. We should respect it. We should not try to buy. That is the problem in this current generation. Right? People are not ready to listen. Right? So therefore, but don't try to tell me what this university, what I have done. But if you have a concern about this, if you have any suggestions, that is also, I told that he is the person, not me. I am not going to implement. That's what I said, but you wanted to meet me in person. No? So now you tell, but not long 1 hour, but you tell what are your suggestions.
Yes, sir. I am telling.
But you want some water?
Yeah.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, sir. What I am telling is the interaction between the interaction between juniors and seniors is very high.
Not with the teachers or the administration, but that's not enough.
So students are not ready to believe to complain, and when an individual comes to complain, the whole batch separates the individual person. So they are
reluctant to make a complaint because the other one might isolate.
So what is the solution? What is the solution an individual can make? He fears of the separation between the batchmates and so what is the solution?
No, you don't ask. You have to tell. I have solutions. I am not going to tell you. We will do that. But if you have any suggestions, you tell me.
Yeah.
You can't ask me, right? Because you can't. It's not ethical and it's not correct, and I am not going to answer. I am not answerable to you individuals. I am answerable to all 4,000. All 4,000, including the seniors.
Yeah.
Right? I am answerable to them. I don't speak to individual students generally, other than the student union. And that is the reason. If I am not going to tell about you because we agreed that we will keep this
Thank you.
We'll keep this discussion among only 3 of us. Even I didn't tell the other student councillor. You didn't tell, no, Jagan? No. We didn't tell because he's the proctor. No? But if you have any suggestions, just tell me.
Yeah, sir. My request is to increase the interaction between and
at least in the first year we have to more interactions with the students. That's a good idea.
Yeah. So if the belief on the
if the newcomers going to trust the teachers and the staff and the administration, they will come and tell us.
Yeah.
But now they are scared of the second years and the seniors. They go to them and don't tell. No?
Yeah.
That is one reason. Other one is that they are scared of getting isolated, separated from the batch.
When we met by trip, that's what they also mentioned. Like me and Jagat, it took more than 3 hours. Like we were talking to.
That is one. I have no time. That is why I have appointed. They had this discussion.
We had a meeting with batch reps, like now second year, right? But they say,
the current second year. You are in the current second year. Now they are no because of that.
They understand everything, but like at that time they agreed with me and Jagat. But
So shall I? It's not. Yes, that is one thing. No, go ahead. Your suggestion. One thing is that to have more and more interactions, at least during the first and second year, with the newcomers. No?
Yeah.
So that we can gain the trust.
Yeah. But my second point is when the lecturers and the system, the people in 40s and 50s are still watching and doing minimal actions against it, complaining on each other in 20s, it's not seems logical to me.
are not doing enough, which I do not agree. I completely reject. Because what we do before the student comes, the discussions what we have, what the preparations we make, the security, we try our best to minimize. And for your information, we are the lowest that type of incidents happening. That is for your information. We are trying our best to do, because if you got, because this is the problem, you don't have that exposure. You came from Jaffna to here, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the problem. In your age, when you come with the age, you will understand. We try our best to have this freshers night as early as possible. What we say is within 1 week you have it if you want. That's the right. We can't prohibit having that. Those things we can't.
But I mean, second year, in the first semester is over, but didn't we receive the welcome?
So now you can't have there's no welcome of having now, no. You can understand, you have not received it.
Yeah.
So that's right. No, this is because of this COVID, no. Earlier.
Yeah, sir. But the seniors say that if we do any actions against ragging,
against ragging, what is really happening? You tell me what is ragging to me. Against ragging, what is really happening? You tell me what is ragging to me. What are the incidents you have happened here?
The dress code.
Yes.
Cutting the hair.
Yeah.
And individually, many of my batchmates have threatened and got
hammered on the.
How
many?
Many, sir.
Many.
In the canteen.
So you didn't have the dress code, no? Only 1 or 2 weeks, and then I complained that we can't hire. Then they gave it up, no?
No, sir. But girls have more dress code, sir.
Still?
Yeah.
No, still?
Not still, but
it was for 1 week.
No, sir. It's about especially Tamil girls have had it.
This is the other problem. Are you Tamil or Muslim?
Yeah, Tamil.
This is the other problem, because I called them and I said I am going to close down. This is the thing, so you don't know those things. I don't have to tell you. When I saw the dress code.
But if the changes are visible to me, then
so I don't have to be. If changes are visible to. Do you know that I have relations in the second year? You don't know.
Yeah.
I have informants in the second year other than you.
Okay, sir.
There are more than 50 students are there who is telling in the second year.
Okay.
Telling me now very happy, because they know the other universities and they compare with us and they say, no sir, thank you very much. They call me. They send emails in the Facebook. They send me. I don't reply to them, but they inform me. What is the situation? Because what happened was that was there. Dress code. I said I am going to close down the university. But that's all. I closed. Then they stopped it. Maybe 1 or 2 weeks. I don't know, because I saw that day, particular day, because I also couldn't get it. I understand the dress code, because these people are in the second year. You came to the university in the second year. No? First year you came for a few weeks.
Yeah.
After that you came in the second year. When you came, we did. I told you, no.
Yeah.
So we.
With the
Yes, the current union president, I threatened him. I said, I threatened. Ask him. But that's how I deal with the people when they go wrong. I said, if you do not do today or tomorrow, I am going to close down and I will keep only the second year. Then they have stopped. But there are problems of Tamil people ragging Tamils. There are.
Yeah.
I know that. That is there. Ragging in the sense, this threatening and all those.
Yeah.
Other than, have you got any physical problem?
Yes, sir. In start, I didn't go into any ragging procedure.
So you were anti-N?
Yeah, I was an anti-ragger, but in the January start,
Yes.
they called me.
You?
No, sir. They called me. They don't want to separate me. went to Students' Union. And many of them didn't hate. But they collar in the collar and cut in my hair.
They cut?
No, they didn't cut. They sent me to salon.
Yeah, because that I agree, because you can't force to have the dresses, you can't force, but someone has to tell the students that we also tell, we do, and that during the lectures we do, and the seniors also, that has been the tradition here. Seniors has also been telling how to behave, right? How to behave this day, because there are rules. There are rules in each and every university that how you behave. Because if you look at, we do not allow the students to go here and there. No, there is a way of walking. It's a Uvella's tradition. And we don't allow anyone to put anything down.
Yes.
And the new students, we have to tell. We tell, but that the students are the closest people, as you say, they also tell. Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry.
You first start listening.
Sorry.
First learn how to listen to others, especially to the elderly people. As you say, 40, 30. I am not 40, I am 60 now. I have lived enough. I have been in Russia for 11 years. I have been to maybe 15, 20 countries. Right? I am from Kantale. I can speak Tamil. I am born and bred in a Tamil village. Right? That is what you should understand people. It's 20 years. You are still learning. That's the thing. Before writing an email, you should think to whom I am writing. Right? That's the thing. Right? That is why I didn't reply. Why should I reply to a person who is saying that I don't trust you? If that is the case, there is no point, no. Because they are 85-90% of the second years trust me now. I know that because they tell me. Second years, not that. Because whenever I go, there is no Vice Chancellor in other universities. When I go, first thing what I say when a student sees me, he or she should tell me good morning. I say good morning. I don't like when the students are not looking at me. That's how the culture, because first you should start respecting your teachers. That culture has to be there. So coming back to this, we don't allow the girls and the boyfriends here freely. That's not acceptable to the university. But now it is happening here. Now it's happening. It's not acceptable. Kissing everywhere. That's happening now. You don't know the complaints we get from the villages. There are so many other aspects to the student life. We don't allow that. No. 20 years you can't behave like couples here. Once I saw that a couple is taking photographs, I threatened them and sent them back. That is a university. We have that discipline. We have to have that. Freedom means there is no full freedom anywhere in this world. Freedom means first you respect others' limitations, other traditions. There is a cultural tradition. Each university has. So that we should understand. You should get adapted. You can't do anything whatever you want in the university. No, not there in the world. If so-called democratic societies like US, you can't do anything. Not anything, not everything. There are freedom. Of course, that has to, but of course we have to look after, as you say, when the students come with the, parental, that's the other problem, no? Because people, that is first thing I tell the parents when I say, don't send these flowers to the university. We need people who can face the toughness. That's why when you go to the job market, those people we don't need. We need people who can face this one. I'm not justifying but we need that type of people because that is the society need. That's what I try to promote, right? So therefore, those things have to be there. But first, I agree that maybe we don't do enough at the beginning.
The other thing is like for the first year is like online. So then that interaction is very minimal. Yeah. Then even some students. They didn't log on, they don't know who's the lecturer.
Sometimes they don't know.
They don't know.
Because the online teaching, we don't have to tell, no, it's not effective. No. It's not effective.
Yeah.
And if you look at the results, last few years, the results have gone so high. Because of the online assessment, which should not be the way. We have to at least, that is what we call you at least for the assessment, physical assessment. And there are several aspects due to COVID. What is your name? I'm sorry.
Mahannan.
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 Mahannan. No? Sorry, Mahannan. How do you call the first? Mahi. Sorry that, because there are so many other things, but we have to be complex. But I fully respect you because you are the only person who has come forward straight and speak. That is good. That we have to. That also a skill that we have to promote. No? To be open rather than telling. But I am telling this state, whether you take it or not, it's up to you. But we have to be good listeners.
Yes.
No? That we have to. And we have to be adaptable situation. I am not saying that these things what they do. I completely against, but if they want to meet the students with the seniors, I can't stop it. That I can't do. No, you can't meet. There are people, those who believe that. I do not do. I respect the students. I tell the students, because that is what the student union is there. I tell them, you should take the responsibility. Right? But at the same time, as he says, but we may have to have more interaction. But as he says, there was a problem for the last 3 years. There was a problem because it would not have dragged. Now you are in the second semester, no? First semester complete, The second 3 semesters have gone. Still they say that they have not adapted you as the seniors. No, welcome. So those things not acceptable. Those things not acceptable. Even the welcome part, it's not compulsory, no. If the people, what do you mean by welcome, no? So if the freshers are being beaten and they have been harassed, there is no welcome, no. Welcome we do at the first day. So that point is well taken. We will do it. Tell this. No welcome for the. I told. No welcome because you do not know that the current third year they got their welcome when they were in the third year. It's absurd, no? That should be the first semester. No, if you want to give a welcome, if you really want to give a welcome. But on any other suggestion?
Yes, sir. But you said that seniors correct to adapt to the culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when just 1 year. 1 year elder people got the right to correct the junior.
No, not correct. Not that. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it wrong. I am not saying this ragging is correct, but I say someone, not 1 year. There are people, those who are younger than you. So the people who they are being here, if they can, but I say is that it's okay. I will withdraw that comment. No, but I see is that someone has to tell the students when they come how to behave. There are things, because we can't tell them, you don't kiss in front of them. That's how they behave. I have seen the couple, especially the current second years. There was no problem in the third year, fourth year. I'm giving you this. Until the current second years, there was no such problem. And I don't want to tell, there are couples in the toilets now. Do you think that we should allow? No, I am not allowing that. This is Sri Lanka. Right? Of course, I understand the young age. I was in Russia when I was 20. We enjoyed that life, of course, but this is not Russia. No. He was in US. Right? So this is what you do not know. There are many people from different countries, those who have studied and come. There are several Korean PhDs, Japanese, Chinese, the staff members. They know how to behave. So that's no. But at that point, I take it for granted. That's right. I agree, because how the immediate seniors can, but it has been the tradition.
Yeah, the thing is like before we get close to the first year, the senior second year get close. I don't, because like. It is
that is what he says, that if we can have a mechanism before that we can get close to them, and they will, if they start trusting us, they will come up with the complaint. That's what your point. Otherwise, because they are scared, because they might get isolated. One thing. Other thing is they might get isolated and they might get hit by the seniors. Right. Anything else?
Yes, sir. The previous point I didn't complete. That is, when a 1-year-old immediate person want to correct him.
Not correct. What I said was to tell the culture here.
Yes, when telling the culture, the age limit is very narrow. So
these people might not listen. No, there is no point of listening to a person who is only 1 year here. Is that the point?
No, sir. When the age limit is narrow, the way of telling is that is become the ragging.
That itself, this is what I wanted to take the word from you.
Yeah.
The only thing what is happened, there are some people getting, but very few. We know that whenever we have the chance, we take, and if we have unfortunately now the CCTV is not working. No, that is the other problem, because the CCTV I don't want to give you excuses, because there is a money problem of because we are not getting salaries even these days. That's the problem. That's I don't want to justify, because somehow we have to get this done with whatever happens, the CCTV. But the verbal harassment is there.
Yeah.
That is what known. So we came to the point. We want that at least minimize this verbal harassment as well. No, scolding in field. Not to justify that even, because because there is no ragging, there is no good ragging, bad ragging.
Yeah.
Ragging is ragging. That is ragging is ragging. And harassment is that you can't, give a value to harassment.
Yeah.
So that is what I say. In that point I agree that we have to do little more, because we are doing, that's the problem.
Yeah.
I don't want to be visible, because we know that. Because we do that whenever comes, right? So that's true, as you say, that it has to be visible. But
if it is visible, then juniors will have not fear. There is some actions for us in that.
We don't get enough support from the students.
That is the problem. Yeah, because the complaint should come. No?
Yes, sir.
If we do, because we do not know.
Yeah.
We can't just punish anyone. No? Right? I don't want to do policing and running after when the students are there. No? So we have not given permission for the students other than the student to meet. We have not given permission. No official permission. Right? So that's not here. But for the student union we give. Because they ask when they come. As I said, they are in the third year or fourth year. But I always say there should be a fourth year person as the student union president. But their point is that they will go out. They are in the industrial training. Those things are there no. So otherwise, ideally it would have been, as you say, then the age, not the age actually. There can be age-wise younger to you, but they are the seniors here no. So when they come to the fourth year, you little get matured. His point is correct, because when they say they come up with this aggressive and they harass people, you can say don't put up, Malli, don't put it, this, that, not that way. No, they are telling, hey, that way, no, they tell that. I understand that. We have to minimize that. Minimize the whatever possible. Point taken, it is not visible. We have to make it visible and convince not, few, but a majority. We can't satisfy everyone, Mahi, because that's the normal world. But at least majority, if we can satisfy, and if we can get the trust of the majority of newcomers, because this time I knew that this time there won't be that much of a problem, because your batch is much larger than the previous. They can't attack you as a batch.
But they call separately.
Yeah, that is the thing. Then there is because if there is something you don't have to tell him. If